Hey, Shalom family. At this time, may the peace of Yah come upon you. We learn to obey Him. I want to show you some very important information coming from the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30. They call it on Jeremiah, brothers and sisters, right here. So please pay careful attention to the words. That our nation will come on one accord. If you obey Yah, you will see this. You will not miss this. I'm showing you how translators have made great errors in confusing y'all people. And while a great part of y'all people, like y'all knowledge, brothers and sisters, and been lied to, that King Dawid will be the next Messiah, our king on the throne. You're going to see that one in truth. Even from the placement of the words and the writings of the translators, brothers and sisters. So carefully read. I'm going to read it as it is so you can see. Right here. So let's start off with verse 1 of chapter 30 and get into this. I'm showing you how our nation will get free once you obey Yah. It said, this is another of Yah's message to Jeremiah. Yah, our creator. They got Lord our God, but once you learn the Lord and God was added to the text, you know by passing words. It said, okay, Yah, our Bara, our creator of Yashayel Yah. Excuse me, I'm eating some peanuts. Say, write down the record, write for the record all that I have said to you. For the time is coming when I will restore the fortune, the wealth of my people. You're talking about Israel, Yashayel Yah, and Yah. See, the two tribes that are going to become one. That's what Yah mentioning there. Now I will bring them home to this land that I gave to their fathers, our ancestors. They shall possess it and live here again. That's very important to know that. So write this also concerning Israel and Yah, the two nations that are going to be one. Where should we find peace? That was the question. They cried. There's only fear and trembling. Do men give birth? Then why do they stand there ashen face, hands pressed against their sides like a woman in labor? Alice, trouble, and all the history. When has there ever been a time of terror such as in that coming day? It's talking about now. It is a time of trouble for my people, for Yaakov. They got Jacob, but it's Yaakov. The 12 tribes, such as they have never known before. Yet Bara, yet our Creator will rescue them. That's your promise. For that day, says Yah of hosts, I will break the yoke from their necks and snap the chains, and foreigners shall no longer be their masters. So in the time period, we will never again, Yah telling you right, showing you right there, we will never have foreign people to rule our nation again. For they shall serve Yah, their Bara, their creator. And also, he's saying right here, also Dawid, their king. But it's not talking about Dawid. But right here, when you read it like it is, and don't have the knowledge what the translators done, but they tell you right here when it got king, Dawid their king, whom I will raise up for them, says Yah, from among our own people, but not from the grave like many people think. So let's look at this A on the footnote. They put it in there to show, to indicate at the footnote who was talking about. The Messiah, Dawid, greater son. You see that? Offspring. Whom Bara, the creator, has raised up for them. So I'm showing you what it really is. If you go back here, I'm going to add this into the text to show you. My brothers and sisters, that Yah were always talking about Dawid, offspring, who will raise up. 2 Chronicles chapter 17. Give me a moment. And get there. To show you the promise that Yah made to the prophet to give to King Dawid at that time that it was going to be his offspring that will rule on the throne, on his throne forever. And Dawid accepted that. Give me a moment. I'm going to get there right here. Give me a moment. Let me get there. Let me get to that passage where he was actually talking. Second Chronicles. Let me make sure I got the right particular scripture I'm looking for. Second Chronicles. Just not for the Second Chronicles chapter 17. That's not what I'm looking for. Second Samuel. Let me make sure I got the. Give me a moment. I'm gonna get there. Second Samuel chapter 17. Let me find my place. Give me a moment. Second Chronicles. Not Samuel. Give me a moment. I read it things times and times. Second Chronicles. Let me go to First Chronicles. I know 17th chapter. Okay, give me a moment. I'm gonna get it. Give me a moment. I'm locating it now. Right here. Yes, it's okay. I don't know how I end up saying Second Chronicles, First Chronicles, chapter 17. Right here. See right here say, so Nathan, which is Nathaniel, told King Dawid everything that Yah had said. And the King Dawid went in and sat before Yah and said, who am I, O Yah, that and what is my fame that you have given me all this? For all the great things you have already done for me are nothing in comparison to what you have promised to do in the future. For now, O Yah Barah, you are speaking of future generations of my children being kings too. And you speak as though I were someone very great. What else can I say? You know that I am but a dog, yet you have decided to honor me. O Yah, you have given me these wonderful promises just because you want to be kind to me. Because of your own great heart, O Yah, there is no one like you. There is no other Barah. They got God, no other Elohim. In fact, we have never even heard of another Elohim like you. And what other nation in all the earth is like Yah? See, you have made a unique nation and have redeemed it from Egypt so that the people could be your people. And you made a great name for yourself when you did glorious miracles and driving out the nation from before your people. You have declared that your people, Yah belongs to you forever. And you have become their Barah, their creator. And now I accept your promise, Yah. See, I accept Yah promise there. That I and my children will always rule this nation. You see that? And may this bring eternal honor to your name as everyone realize that you always do what you say. And they will exclaim, Yah of heaven is indeed the Barah of Yah. And Yah should always be ruled by my children. You see that? And their posterity, see offspring after them. Now I have given courage to pray to you, for you have revealed this to me. Barah himself has promised this great thing. They got good thing to me. May this blessing rest upon my children forever. For when you grant a blessing, Yah, it is an eternal blessing. Barak. See, it's right there. So let me continue. So it's very important. It's right there. Most likely this is going to continue to a part 2. But it's right there. Let me continue. So we got that from the promise that he made with King Dawid. So take that to heart, family. It's so vital. It's so important that you get that. That was the promise. So let me go back and read this again before I move forward. Back to 30 again. Let's get that again so you can see that. So you read the promise. King Dawid accepted that promise of his offspring, brothers. So it's there. It's written. It's documented. So let's get back to here again. For they shall serve Yah, their Barah, and Dawid offspring, see, as king, whom I will raise up for them, says Yah. So don't be afraid, O Yaakov, my servant. Don't be dismayed, O Yasha, for I will bring you home again. So let's go here. See that? Here, footnote. The Messiah, Dawid's greatest son, whom Barah has raised up for them. See, for you at the end time of captivity. So that's what he's showing them there. Let's go down a little bit. You can read all of that. Let me just go and read through it. So don't be afraid, Yaakov, my servant. Don't be dismayed, O Yashael, Israel, for I will bring you home again from distant lands and your children from the exile, see. And they shall have their rest and quiet in their own land. See, we're going to have our rest and quiet in our own land, and no one shall make them afraid. For I am Yah with you, and I will save you, says Yah, even if I utterly destroy the nation where I scatter you. See, if he got to scatter them, I mean, if he got to destroy the nation, he said he can return us home. For he said, I will not exterminate you. See, he will not utterly destroy us. I will punish you. Yes, see the punishment he promised us. He said, yes, you will not go unpunished. For your sins is incurable, bruise, a terrible wound. There's no one to help you or to bind up your wound, and no medicine does any good, benefit. All your loves have left you and don't care anything about you anymore. For I have wounded you cruelly, as though I were your enemy, mercilessly, as though I were an implacable foe. For your sins are so many, your guilt is so great. See, why do you protest your punishment? Your sins are so scandalous that your sorrows should never end. It is because your guilt is great that I have had to punish you much. See why he punished our nation so much by the other nations? He used to inflict this punishment on his brothers and sisters. Let me try to get my game, my focus back. But in that coming day, all who are destroying you shall be destroyed, and all your enemies shall be slaves. See that? Those rob you shall be robbed. Those attacking you shall be attacked. I will give you back your wealth. Your health again. See that? And heal your wounds. Now you are called the outcast. And Yah Shalom, they got Jerusalem, the place of nobody want. But says Yah, when I bring you home again from your captivity, see, from captivity, and restore your fortunes, your wealth, Yah Shalom will be rebuilt upon her ruins, see. And the palace will be reconstructed as it was before. The city will be filled with joy and great thanksgiving. And I will multiply my people, see, when he brings us home, and make of them a great honored nation again. See, we're going to become an honored nation again. Their children shall prosper as in King Dawid's reign. See that? Under a new Messiah from King Dawid's offspring. And their nation shall be established before me. So keep that in mind as well. Let me read the rest of this. And I will punish anyone who hurt them, and they will have their own ruler again. See that? And he will not be a foreigner. You see that? No foreigner on earth or no nation will rule our nation again. So keep that up. No foreigner at all. So we got to lead the foreigner, see? And I will invite him. You see that? They got B. They will have their own ruler again. B. Let's go to B. They got B right here. It's talking about the Messiah again. You can see that. See right here? It said, this verse probably, see, that would say probably, but it is. Probably is to restoration after Babylon captivity. The ruler of the Maccabees period. No, that's wrong. Were priests as well as kings. They were priests, but not kings. As well as the final restoration under the Messiah. I see they got Christ, but the Messiah. Under the final restoration, brothers and sisters. This the end time y'all talking about a captivity. Right here, the ruler. He said they will have their own ruler again. See, he won't be a foreigner. He will not be a foreigner, but of your own people. And I will invite him. See how y'all talking about this one being. He said, I will invite him to be a priest, see, at my altar, at the slaughter place of Yah. Like never before, we never had a king as a priest of Yah. Remember, all the Levites was ordered and or appointed, ordained to be priests of Yah. But this time, Messiah, king, gonna hold two offices. As king and high priest. So keep that in mind as well. See? It's right here. I'll invite him to be a priest at my altar, slaughter place, and he shall approach me. See that? For who would dare to come unless invited. And you shall be my people, see? And I will be your Barah. And suddenly the devastation whirlwind of Yah roars with fury, and it is a burst upon the heads of the wicked. And Yah will not call off the furiousness of his wrath until it has finished all the terrible destruction he has planned. And later on, see, you will understand, you will know what I am telling you. See, later on, y'all show right there, our people will know exactly what y'all saying. This coming from the Living Bible, right here, paraphrase from the Publishing Company Tinsdale. So we got past that point right there, family. All now should know and see what the translators have done. They put there King Dawid gonna be the next king, but it's talking about King Dawid offspring. All should be in 100% agreement with this. Once you go back and rehearse these things and see and learn what the translators have done. Everywhere where you say King Dawid gonna be the next king, it's talking about his offspring. You got to go back to First Chronicles chapter 17 and see the promises of Yah. Then follow everything back. And I'll show you plainly, not in my own words, all documented by the translator. The translators did this. Some translations don't show you in the footnotes what the translators have done, and they don't tell you in all translations. But this one did. Told you exactly what they done, brothers and sisters. That's the confusion with a lot of people today think it's King Dawid. No, it's King Dawid's son. That's why y'all showed it to all the prophets that he revealed this to. So right here, in my conclusion, we're going to look at the prophet book right here. Micah. See right here they call Micah. Micaiah. That's a real name. So right here, this is a very important chapter of that prophet book. Chapter 2, verse 12 to 13. And so the time will come. See, talking about the end time right here of captivity again. Oh, Yah said, yeah, oh, Yah. He's talking about the whole 12 tribes. When I will gather you. You see that? All that are left. See, all that are left alive on the earth. And bring you together. Because remember, he told in the prophet Reem Yah that when he get back home, he going to multiply us. But that's why at this point, we're not home yet. He said, all that is left in captivity. So it's right here, family. I'm not mad, but right here. It said, and bring you, okay, and at that time will come, time will come, O Israel, when I will gather you, all that are left, and bring you together again, like sheep in a fold, like a flock in a pasture. A noisy, happy crowd, reading like they have it. The Messiah will lead you out of captivity, see, out of exile, and bring you through the gates of your cities of captivity. See right there, they got A, the footnote. He who opened the breach. Some translators say the breach maker. The breaker. See, he who opened the breach, or the sovereign, or the leader. It's all depends on what translation you have, what you show. That's how far your mind knowledge is going to go. Because that's how you're going to explain it. That's how you're going to see it. And that's all you're going to know, because they cut you short of the real knowledge. It's talking about the Messiah. You wouldn't even know what that verse is talking about. You have no indication that it's talking about the end-time Messiah from the sea line of Dawid right there. But it take you to have this particular translation to see it and compare and consider it, and then you'll know what all the books are saying. Right here, in the translation that the King James, different translators took from our book and put it in their own words and added what they wanted to add in there. So right here, this is what's going to take place. This is the Messiah I was telling you about, going to break you out of captivity. Right here, see? He said the Messiah will lead you. See, one being, remember, y'all say he bring on one being that going to come before him and get priest, be the priest, become a priest. He going to invite to be a priest at a slaughter place. Not everybody in our nation, brothers and sisters, but one, the leader who break you out of captivity by the order of Yah. See, the Messiah, let me go to, I'm losing my focus. I hate when they do that. Focusing, babe. Come on. Got this automatic focus. I hate when it's on automatic focus sometimes. I'm trying to get it on, get this video through. Then they want to play crazy games with me. See, the Messiah will lead you out of exile and bring you through the gate of your cities of captivity. See, we in captivity. The time period we're now in captivity, been ruled by our enemies. But this time, y'all gonna give you your real Messiah, who is not a foreigner, who I am. Yazidi. See right here, say, back to your own land. Your king will go before you. See, go before you, be among you, go before you. Yah leads on. So I'm gonna add a little bit more to this. To extend this, let's go right here. We're going to go to, give me a moment, chapter 33. There's something very vital there for you to see. I want you to see right here. Let's go on chapter 33 of the book of Jeremiah, they call Jeremiah, a verse right here, 15. It's very important. It said, at that time, see, I will bring you to the throne. Excuse me, at that time, I will bring to the throne the true son. See how right there, the true son of Dawid. And he shall rule in righteousness. They got justly, but righteously. And that day, the people of Yah and Yah Shalom shall live in safety. See that? That's when we get home. And that motto will be, see, the saying will go forth, Yah is our righteousness. See, Yah our righteousness. Yah CD. For Yah declares that from then on, Dawid shall forever have an heir sitting on the throne of Yashael. Y'all see, Dawid shall forever have an heir, offspring, sitting on the throne from the throne of Yashael, Yah, from our land. And there shall always be a Levite to offer burnt offerings and meal offerings and slaughtering offerings to Yah. See that? Then this message came to Jeremiah from Yah. If you can break my covenant with day and with night, so that day and night don't come on their usual schedule, only then will my covenant with Dawid, my servant, be broken, so that he shall not have a son to reign upon his throne. See that? Anybody go out there, look at it. It's nighttime right now and I'm talking to you. Watch the morning on the schedule gonna come. That's not been broken. The covenant with what he made with Dawid is not broken. Don't let these liars, false teachers fool you. It's right here. My ministers, excuse me. My servant who will be, See, usually scheduling, only then will my covenant with Dawid, my servant, be broken, so that he should not have a son to reign upon his throne. And my covenant with the Levite priests, my ministers, is non-countable. See that? Now the stars cannot be counted, nor is the sand upon the seashore measured. So the descendants of Dawid, my servant, and the line of Levites who ministered excuse me, let me get my place. Give me a moment. Who ministered to me will be multiplied. You see that? Yah spoke to Yeremiah again and said, have you heard what the people are saying? So that's that for that. So let me go down a little bit more and read some more. Let me just go on. Shall I read that? Dawid, my servant. Okay. Okay. Let me just read a minute. Have you heard what my people are saying, that Yah chose Yada and Yashael and then abandoned them? They are sneering and saying that Yashael isn't worthy to be counted as a nation. So I'm not getting all that. So let me continue. I'm just going to read it again. Read it all the way through. And they are sneering and saying that Yashael isn't worthy to be counted as a nation. But this is Yah reply. I will no more reject my people, then I will change my laws of night and day, of the earth and sky. I will never abandon the Yahudim, they got Jews, but the Yahudim, or Dawid my servant, or change the plan that his child will someday rule the descendants of Abraham, Yishak, and Yaakov. Instead, I will restore their prosperity and have mercy on them. You see that? See, Yah is not abandoning his plan. In my conclusion, I can show you a whole lot much more. But I want to go to Hosea, the prophet book, real quick. If I can, give me a moment, let me locate it. And end it off with that. Hosea 1:3, that is another prophet. That Yah words is so important to come through to all the prophets, brothers and sisters, to show you his plan of salvation. And by who? How he going to deliver us, brothers and sisters? Yah say he going to deliver, then he show you by who. So this is what you got to get. And this is what you got to know. It's all in Yah words, here a little, there a little, line upon line, line upon line. Brother, that every word of Yah be established as truth and facts. Hosea 1, the prophet book, again, that really shows the words of Yah and bring it to life, that you may know, and all line up. All Yah prophets are in agreement as one under the Yah words. So chapter 1 in verse 11 right here. Then the people of Yah, see I got the two nations on the southern and northern nation. The people of Yah and Yashael, the 12 tribes, will unite. See that? So it's showing we are going to unite and have one leader. Top of the Messiah again, there, that one leader. And they will return from exile. See, you united, you're going to have one leader who is the Messiah. I pointed out through all the other scripture, go back and rehearse it. Let's talk about the same being. And they will return from exile, see, together. What a day that will be. The day when Barah will sow his people into fertile soil of their own land. See the connection? How the Messiah played a vital power from the king line of Dawid. I'm going to go to Hosea 3:5 real quick and show you that there too. 3:5, they're talking about the Messiah again. Right there. Let's get it. So afterward, they will return to Yah, their Barah, and to the Messiah. See that? The same thing what it was talking about in Jeremiah chapter 30. And their king, see? And they shall come trembling, submissive to Yah. See, we return back to Yah, who leading you by Yah plan, the Messiah, your king. They shall come trembling, submissive to Yah and to his blessings, his Barak, in the end times of captivity. Again, let's hit it right here. In my close out, let's go with Yah showed our ancestors. All this is linked together as one. Showing the time period that the real Messiah be on the scene is at the end time of captivity, break you out of captivity. So right here, let me go Deuteronomy 49 right here. Give me a moment. Let me get there. Deuteronomy chapter 49. Let me get there. I'll keep bypassing. Deuteronomy. No, 49. Deuteronomy. Genesis 49. Genesis 49. Let me get there. I keep saying Deuteronomy. Genesis 49. Genesis 49 and verse 10. What we going to hit? Right here. See right here? Let's go to verse 1 real quick. Then Yaakov called together all his sons and said, gather around me, and I will tell you what is going to occur to you in the days to come. See that? In the days to come, we're talking about the end times again. This is what he told to the son of Yaakov right here. I mean, to the son of Yada right here, they call Jacob. Right here. 10. Let me get my hands on it. I'll get it focused. The scepter shall not depart from Yada, see the ruling staff, until Shiloh come. B. Let's go to B. Which means he to whom it belongs, the authority belongs to. The rule of our nation belongs to what y'all was showing, see, until him, see, until Shiloh, the Messiah, comes, whom all the people shall obey, see. That's how they gathered dead. By the will of Yah, to break you out of captivity, who you would gather to. So keep that in mind. That's very important, brothers and sisters. Right there, it was showing you that you gonna listen to. He's saying you should listen to the Messiah, obey by the will of Yah. So right there, it's something else I want to show you in Isaiah real quick. I got to end it off with this. Isaiah talk about the end time too of the same Messiah again. Isaiah chapter 11. Let me get it and close out with that for sure. I ain't gonna show you nothing else. Isaiah 1, see right there? The royal line of Dawid will be cut off, chopped down like a tree. See, during the Babylon time, that's when our nation got cut off. Dawid offspring for punishment. But from the stump will grow a shoot. See, from the same family line, a shoot. Yes, some say a branch. See, yes, a new branch from the old root. See, and the spirit of Yah shall rest upon him. The spirit of wisdom, understanding, counsel, might, the spirit of knowledge, and of the fear of Yah. See, let me go down to verse 10.